Yo, what's going on YouTube? And welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and crack this case wide open. Today we're going to be talking about Ilhan Omar. Now, if you guys don't know who Mrs. Omar is, she's an American politician serving as the U.S. representative for Minnesota's 5th Congressional District since 2019. She's also been public about her disdain for 45. Now, her feud with 45 was actually how I come to know who she was, because 45 came to Greenville, North Carolina, and he was doing a rally, and the crowd had the audacity to chant this in reference to Mrs. Omar.
Obviously and importantly, Omar has a history of launching vicious anti-Semitic screeds.
All right, so once she got that response from 45, she kind of blew up in the media and people started to pay more attention to who she really was, you know, not just as a representative, but just as a person. And what has come out, guys, is that she's having an affair on her husband, allegedly, with a guy by the name of Tim. Now, her husband, Ahmed, who you see in this picture, has already filed for divorce. Now, Tim, who you see to the right, has a wife as well by the name of Beth that has filed for divorce from Tim as well, because she's citing that Omar and Tim are having an affair. So guys, without further ado, let's take a look at the receipts that the dailymail.com has provided for us and read what they had to say in regards to this matter. All right, Ilhan Omar's husband, Ahmed, is allegedly set to file for divorce after bombshell claims she was having an affair with Tim Mynett came out. Ahmed reportedly has been separated and living apart from Omar since March, and she asked him to file for divorce papers, but he initially refused. Now he is allegedly set to initiate the split because he feels Beth Minett's divorce papers claiming Tim cheated with Omar have made him look like a fool. Mynett, Omar's campaign strategist, has used divorce documents to deny cheating on his wife and says she has a campaign to ruin his career. He denies he traveled for work to pursue his affair, which would violate campaign finance law. DailyMail.com revealed last month that Mynett had been seen getting up close and personal with Omar and were seen on a romantic dinner date in March. Beth, who said in divorce documents that Mynett told her in April that he and Omar were romantically involved and he was in love with her. Omar denied that she was dating outside of her marriage to her husband, Ahmed, father of her 3 children, and refused to comment further on the matter. Tim Mynett was accused by his wife Beth of telling her he was leaving her for Omar, the 37-year-old Democratic congresswoman. But in divorce documents revealed Tuesday by the New York Post, Mynett accused his wife, a high-flying doctor, of trying to ruin his career. Now, Omar's spouse Ahmed, father to their 3 children, is reportedly reluctantly initiating the end of their marriage, which a source says he declined to in March at the politician's request. I'm surprised he hasn't filed already, the source told the Post about a very confused Ahmed. The publication reports the informant has known the couple for 20 years, and the insider claimed Omar wanted Ahmed to file the papers instead of herself when they split 6 months ago, but he initially refused.
Representative Omar, I just had a quick question. I'm not in the media or anything like that, but I just...
Can you turn that open off?
Okay, fair enough. I simply wanted to ask...
Can you turn that phone off?
Sure, I'll even turn it off for you. Hi, Representative Omar, I just had a quick question. I'm not in the media or anything like that, but I just...
Can you turn that open off?
Okay, fair enough. I simply wanted to ask...
Can you turn that phone off?
Sure, I'll even turn it off for you.
All right, so we heard what the dailymail.com had to say in regards to this matter, and we also witnessed a video clip of Representative Ilhan Omar coming out of a restaurant with Tim And definitely you could tell that they did not want to be filmed nor recorded. So there's definitely something going on between Representative Ilhan Omar and this guy named Tim. Now, Tim's wife is coming out with all these accusations, and one thing that she said that she did not approve of is the fact that Tim allegedly took their son out to dinner to meet Ilhan Omar while she was out of town. And that really ticked her off. She's also saying that Mynett left the marital home after dumping her, and now he lives in a luxury residential complex in DC's trendy Petworth neighborhood where a 2-bedroom apartment costs around $3,000 a month. Now, she also is saying that she was the breadwinner, and what Tim was bringing home was chump change compared to what she brought home. And of course, she's a doctor. Now, I don't know how much Tim gets paid, but if he's raised $100 million, he better be a millionaire somewhere. Well, Dr. Beth is alleging that no, that's not the case. But yo, this dude Tim, he's definitely trying to play the media, because according to the Daily Mail, the first time they ran up on Tim to question him about the accusations that were brought against him and Representative Omar, he basically tried to play them and say that he wasn't Tim and he was acting all spaced out. But then when they ran into him a second time, he confirmed that he was Tim, but he said no comment. So clearly there's something that they're trying to hide. Now, at the core root, at the foundation of this relationship between Omar and Tim, I believe it has something to do with money. All right, somebody is manipulating someone. And the reason why I say that is because a conservative watchdog group filed a complaint against Omar with the FEC, accusing her of illegally using her campaign funds to fund her affair with Mynett. They're also saying that Omar has paid Mynett more than $250,000 in consulting fees and travel within a year, with around $21,000 on travel expenses. Now, Tim Mynett runs this East Street group, and it definitely focuses on people who are running campaigns. Now, as you can see in these documents, Representative Ilhan Omar has paid East Street Group a considerable amount of money, totaling up to $250,000 from 2018 to 2019. And let's not forget the $21,000 in travel expenses. So we're looking at really $271,000 that Representative Ilhan Omar has paid to the East Street Group that is ran by Tim Mynett. Now, on the outside looking in, one could assume that there's some shady business going on, especially when you look at the money that has been transferred from Omar to actually Tim Mynett. So it looks funny, and that's campaign money that she's not to use for her own recreational purposes. And yo, let's not forget that Representative Omar had a shady accusation placed upon her, right? This guy that you see in the picture is her second husband. He goes by the name of Ahmed as well. But there was heavy speculation that this guy was actually her brother, and she married him just to gain entry in the United States of America. Now, on June the 23rd of this year, the Star Tribune wrote that it could neither conclusively confirm nor refute the allegation that he is Omar's sibling. All right. So, yo, there's still some speculation there that she could have married her brother just to get into the United States of America. But anyway, guys, listen, this is all alleged, but hey, it does sound a little bit shady, and they are pulling out receipts on her, you know, especially when it comes to her spending her campaign money and sending it directly to Tim Mynett, and also the fact that they can't conclude whether she married her brother just to gain entry into this country. So in my opinion, listen, I'm going to be fair. You know, as we look at 45 and the things that he said and the things that he has done, he shouldn't be in the Oval Office. That's just my personal opinion. Now, when you look at Representative Omar and you see how she criticized 45 in the form and in the fashion of which she did, you would expect her to have everything together, like a Maxine Waters. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much speculation surrounding Representative Omar for me to even believe her vision. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to take her vision away from her or say that, you know, she doesn't have no legitimate factors and points of what she's saying in regards to wanting a better country, wanting, you know, the nation to come together instead of being so divided. You know, I support that 1,000%, but I want to hear it from someone else. Someone who is tried and true to the game. Someone who is not getting on a panel saying the right things that we need to hear as a country, right? As a whole. But then behind the scenes, you're running around with someone else's husband. You know, I can't respect that. Now, for the record, none of these things could be true. I'm just speaking on the premise as if they were true, right? They could all be false. But on the outside looking in, again, guys, it does look a little bit shady. Now, her husband, or soon to be ex-husband, and Ahmed, is actually staying with friends, jumping from house to house, trying to figure things out during this time of their split. So I wish the best for this brother, that, you know, he's able to get back on his feet and, you know, live his life and move on and find someone that's going to hold those vows true and keep it real with him all the way. You know what I'm saying? All day and every day. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let this go, and I'm gonna let y'all have at it in the comments. Drop down and give me your true thoughts and assessments. Do you think that Representative Omar and Tim Mynett were seeing one another behind both of their spouses' back? And also, do you think that Representative Omar and Tim have something shady going on in the money department when you look at the transactions between the two? And last but not least, let me know if Representative Omar's second husband looks as if he could be her brother. All right, and with that said, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.